Okay, God morning to you. So if you're willing, you can put your left hand on your right shoulder, your right hand on your left shoulder, and give yourself a God morning hug. Yay. All right. My name is Betty Ann Shannon. I'm a practitioner here at the Center for Spiritual Living, and we're going to start church. Everybody ready? All right. So for our inspirational song this morning, we have JD Hughes. No pressure, but we're ready to be inspired, JD. Inspire us. Somebody say inspire.
How's everybody doing today? Great. I wanted to sing a song that I wrote. It's a song towards about St. Louis, and I don't know if I've ever played it here at CSL. It's kind of a bluesy, jazzy number. But I wrote this song, and it's a tribute to our community here in St. Louis and all the beautiful people. Yeah, I thought I'd start it off, have a little fun. All right, the song's called "Good Old St. Louis." I was born right here in St. Louis, Missouri, and after 41 long years, still don't feel the need to hurry away from this little place. It's the place they call the Show Me State, and I love my good old St. Louis. Well, and I will surely roam, trying to rest these traveling bones. There's one thing that I do know. There's only one place I call my home. It's shown me all my life about the beauty, Lord, and its big blue skies. And I love my good old St. Louis. Yeah. Well, when I get to the end of my days, I'll be sitting round thinking about this good old St. Louis town. And I'm wondering how anybody could ever go astray from the town that's got the big old Mississippi. Yeah. You can walk down any street and said, boys, you'll find diversity. Oh, yes, diversity. And all the people, oh, that you see. Some of the finest you will ever see, oh, you'll ever meet. That's what keeps me coming back, 'cause there's only one place that I hang my hat, and that's my good old St. Louis. St. Louis, My good old St. Louis, St. Louis, my good old St. Louis, yeah. That's right.
Yes.
There you go. Good old St. Louis.
Okay. I love turning around because I love to see how beautiful everybody is. You're beautiful. Good morning again. I'm Betty Ann Shannon, one of the practitioners here at Center for Spiritual Living, and I welcome you to the sanctuary of living, the sanctuary of life, the sanctuary of God. We have this morning a speaker, Miss Walters, and I'll talk a little bit about her in a minute. First of all, let me mention to you, well, let me remind you what a practitioner is. A practitioner is a licensed person who supports you in creating a creative, healthy, vibrant, fulfilling life. Who doesn't want that, huh? Practitioners recognize the creative power within us and use the positive affirmations and prayer to help to heal and transform our lives and the lives of others. If you like prayer after service, find someone who's wearing the purple stole like I'm wearing, and they will pray with you and help you to remember who and what you are, the truth about yourself. The Center for Spiritual Living is a thriving community of people who practice science of mind, a living and evolving spiritual path founded by Ernest Holmes. We believe that God is all that there is and that the oneness of God improves our lives. We also believe that we can use the power of God to improve our lives and that our core values in this center are love, spiritual practice, integrity, common community, and diversity. So I invite you to join with me in prayer as we take a collective breath to remember who and what we are. I invite you to remember that there's only one power, one life. I call it God and I call it forth right now. I call it forth as the life of every individual who hears my voice, as those who tune in remotely and who hear this broadcast later, and those who hear it now. I invite you to remember that you've walked into a sanctuary of the Holy Spirit, and that the same Spirit that created this universe is pumping your heart, is running through your veins, it is reaching out into the outer reaches, the outer places of the universe. It's the same breath that created us all out of itself. And I'm knowing that right now, we understand and we know more than ever that God is our life and being. And it is in that awareness that I bless the speaker, Jean Walters, today, knowing that she is in divine communication with the living, loving God. And that what she says to us, the message that she brings to us, that what she says is a message from God, because she is totally and absolutely connected with God. I'm knowing the same truth for those who listen and hear her, that we hear her with our hearts. We hear her with our innermost beings. We listen with the life and the love of God within us. I'm calling forth into this sanctuary all that we are, all that we can be, all that we ever have been in service to God, in service to ourselves, in service to each other. And so as we continue to have a good God day, let us hear more from our inspirational singer, knowing indeed it is so, and so it is. Just a minute, I'm getting a message here from God.
Is anyone here for the first time?
Is anyone here for the first time? Who is doing it? Who's doing the first time? I am? Okay. So we have someone here for the first time, and we're sending our hearts and our love to you, knowing that you know and we know who you are, that you're a divine emanation of the living, loving God. We welcome you into this community. We welcome the God that you bring to us every day in each and every way. We know who you are. We bless you. We welcome you. We thank you for being here. And so it is. JD's behind me.
Sorry, every time I put this capo on, sometimes I gotta retune it.
Take your time.
It's the fun of having an all wood guitar. I wanted to keep it nice and fun as well, and this is a good song about community and that we all need to be, friends to each other and that we can support each other. And you probably all know this song, but I just love it. It's so fun. All right, this is a song by Randy Newman. You've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead, you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed. You just remember what your old pal said. Boy, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Cause you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the trouble goes, yeah, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We get together, we can see it through. Boy, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. Some of the folks might be a little bit smarter, bigger and stronger too, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's just you and me, boy. And as the years go by, our friendship would never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. Boy, you've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. I said, you've got a friend in me.
That's right. Let's give him some love. Thank you.
Timeless song right there.
JD Hughes, everybody. Woo! Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living, St. Louis. Good morning. My name is Michelle Connolly Brown. I'm a licensed practitioner here at the center, and I have announcements today. And you know it's birthday Sunday. I love birthday Sunday. Okay, today is the last day to reserve your spot for the special fundraiser dinner with Reverend Eric on Saturday, May 2nd. The sit-down dinner will be held from 6:30 to 8:30-ish. Guests will have a choice between a chicken or a vegetarian meal. The cost is $25 per person. Please visit the Rising Thought Gift and Bookstore after service to purchase if you are planning to attend. If you'd like to be part of making this event extra special, we'd love your help. Opportunities include food prep on Friday, May 1st, setting up the room on the 2nd, serving during the event, or helping with cleanup. Please select your entree and indicate how you'd like to help when you make your reservation. And everybody, it's going to be so fun and a good time for community. I hope to see as many of your faces there as possible. It's a great time to have dinner and just hang out and talk. And we have Dr. Laurel Clark visiting today. Dr. Clark is featured in our author spotlight for April. She will share a selection from her book, Intuitive Dreaming, offer insight and inspiration through her work. The reading begins at 12:10 here in the sanctuary, and you'll have an opportunity to meet Dr. Clark and purchase her book in the lobby. Yay! Okay, now here's another thing. We are offered, we are excited to offer a special way to celebrate the mothers or nurturing spirits in your life. Self care gift certificates will be available for purchase in the bookstore and online through May 10th. Now, each certificate includes a choice of a 30-minute massage or energy healing session. The certificates can be redeemed at CSL on May 16th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. or May 23rd from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Now, this is a simple and thoughtful way to give the gift of rest and renewal. And I'm going to let Andrea Spadafora speak about the event for you.
I don't really need a microphone. I'm Italian. Whispering is not part of my vocabulary. My voice projects. Today, we would like to share with you a special offering being created within our CSL community in honor of Mother's Day 2026. This is not simply an event, but an invitation to pause, to receive, and to honor the presence of the nurturing principle in all its forms. Motherhood, in its deepest sense, is not limited to a role. It is an energy, a quality of being. The energy of mother's love is an expression of the divine itself, unconditional, enduring, perennial like grass, timeless and unwavering, untouched by distance or circumstance. It is expressed through care, through patience, through presence, through the quiet and constant act of giving. And in a world that often moves quickly, asks much, and rarely pauses, this offering is meant to create a space where those who give so much are invited to receive. So you already gave the details. This is great. I'm going to just skip forward. The modalities being offered are, so we are a small group of practitioners which will be present, each offering our work in a way that supports balance, relaxation, and overall well-being. There will be me offering chair massage. My name is Andrea Spadafora, owner of Yoga Fora LLC, located in Brentwood. I'm a licensed massage therapist and yoga instructor. Chair massage is a fully closed form of body work performed on a specialized ergonomic chair. And guests will be comfortably supported at the chest, arms. So we're going to be working on back, neck, and shoulders, essentially. Then we're also going to have Healing Touch, a Healing Touch practitioner. We're going to have Betty Ann Shannon. She's a registered spiritual practitioner and certified Healing Touch practitioner. Healing Touch is a relaxing, nurturing energy therapy. Gentle touch assists in balancing your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. Healing Touch works with your energy field to support your natural ability to heal. It is safe and works in harmony with standard medical care. We also have energy healing performed by Mary Annette Bracken. She is the one that works at the bookstore. Mary Annette's energy healing restores the balance of body, mind, spirit by clearing, healing, and balancing the chakra, aura, and meridians in the body. Clients report relaxation, stress reduction, pain control, reduced anxiety, symptom management, and more. She holds multiple certifications, including Theta Healing and training through the Healing Trust organization. So again, this is an offering for mothers and mother figures, grandmothers, caregivers, and anyone who embodies the spirit of nurturing. It is a chance to step out of giving and into receiving, to be held in a space of care, even if only for a short while. Thank you so much. We look forward to having you. So the dates are those: May 16th, 10 to 2, 4 hours, and May 23rd, 2 to 6 p.m. Arrivederci.
Thank you, Andrea. Yes, it's important to honor our mothers and our loved ones and our caregivers on these special days. So please check that out, and it helps the center and it helps the practitioners as well. Our April book of the month is Practicing the Presence by Joel Goldsmith and is available in the Rising Thought book and gift store. Practicing the Presence is a fabulous spiritual practice I urge you to learn more about. Our kids' book of the month for April is Where the Wild Things Are. Now, you know that's by Maurice Sendak. That's an old classic, but one of the most fun ones to read to kids. So pick up a copy and read to some of your children in your life today. And join us in Scott Hall for Birthday Sunday as we celebrate all who were born in April, all our April babies. You can find more details about classes and events on our website at cslstl.org. That includes the outstanding CSL book club, and on June 2nd we'll be starting our new book, which is called Creating Money. It's a fabulous offering. Everybody is very excited about it. You can pick up your copy in the Rising Thought Book and Gift Store from Marionette. And if you want to join us for this session of the book club, we'd love to have you. We invite you to join us for meditation on Sundays starting at 10:30, 30 minutes before service. Meditation is led by a member of the Practitioner Corps and is a great way to start your week with a sense of peace and calm. Be sure to enter the sanctuary quietly after meditation has started. The singing bowls are back. As a friendly reminder, please leave the parking spots on the street in the front of the building for those with limited mobility. We kindly ask that everyone else please use the parking lot at the rear of the building. And now, if I could just have Sherry Lees come up. She's got our LC Minute, our Leadership Council Minute, that is. Come on up, Sherry Boysenberry.
Thanks, Michelle. You better watch it, Michelle. So, hi, my name is Sherry Lees, and I'm the Vice President of the Leadership Council. Morning. So this is the April 26th Leadership Council Minute. Reveals CSL is a great place to be. Building community to enhance our growth benefits both you and me. The LC board wants all of your input. Please tell us when you're able. We can meet and discuss the pertinent facts. Come join us at our table. Participation is the key to our success. 29 came to our last Sunday's town hall. We all got a chance to speak our voice for the love and benefit of all. The center continues to grow and change. You're an important puzzle piece. We value all that you can share and do, realizing membership will increase. We all must work together. The responsibility is ours indeed. Volunteering and helping out is really what we need. Reverend Eric is coming next weekend. We're having a celebratory dinner. It's a fundraiser plus we'll have some fun. Register to join us and you'll be the winner. Remember now, you are the one whose value is beyond measure. So give your talents and your time. You are a priceless treasure.
Thank you, Sherry. And now JD Hughes for his feature song. Right on, and I am over and out.
Thank you so much.
I can speak to the power of the healing touch. When I was in my early 20s, I had leukemia, and I spent a lot of time in Barnes Jewish Hospital, and they offered a free service at the time for healing touch practitioners to come around to the rooms for the inpatients. And I took advantage of that, and I became really good friends with two of the practitioners. And they were like my blessing every day, that they would come into my room and give me just a little bit of peace, you know. And they shared they really changed, the one lady changed the way that I looked at cancer. I used to look at cancer as a way that's like, you know, I was young, like people are like, screw cancer, they use the F word, but, and then she taught me how to love cancer. Like, why is cancer here? Why is an illness here for you? And things like that. And what can you learn from it? And so I'm trying to segue this into this song here. But yeah, sometimes we get lost, and we have to remember, for me, nature and getting in tune with ourself. And so this is a song that I really like. It's called "Follow the Sun." It's by Xavier Rudd. You can go check it out. I put my own little spin on it, as I do with everything. So I hope you enjoy this. 'Cause follow the sun, which way the wind blows. This day is done. And breathe in the air, set your intention, dream with care. Tomorrow's a new day for everyone. A brand new moon, brand new sun. So follow the sun, the direction of the birds, direction of love. And breathe in the air, cherish this moment, cherish this breath. Tomorrow's a new day for everyone. Brand new day, brand new song. Like a heavy weight, when you feel this crazy society adding to the strain, take a walk to the nearest waters and remember your place. Many moons have risen and fallen before you came. When sway does the wind blow? What does your heart say? So follow the sun, direction of the wind, direction of love.
So it is my honor and my pleasure to introduce the speaker for today. And before that, I am intending to touch on what JD touched about. I'm a healing touch practitioner. And a few years ago, doctor said I was not going to live. And I walked 1,000 feet last week. And when I came off life support, I asked for my healing touch practitioner. And what we do is we touch who you are. So thank you for sharing that. No test, no testimony. So back to our speaker. Gene Walters has been a personal growth coach for over 40 years and worked with people around the world. She has given over 35,000 Akashic readings, had a synchronated, I'm saying that's wrongly, synchronized radio show with syndicated, thank you, Jean. You see, our wisdom already is showing. Syndicated radio show called Positive Moments. and is an international best-selling author of 7 books. She has been a member of CSL for many years. So I invite you to listen with your hearts to her wonderful dynamic message. Thank you, Jean.
I'm excited. Okay. How do I arrange this? Okay. So today the topic is real vision, living as who you really are. I think we've been talking about that all morning, actually. So years ago, Albert Einstein discovered something. He called it the unified field. And since then, they've changed the name to the holographic field. They call it lots of different things. But they said that we have discovered and proved the existence of God. Because this unified field is in everything. It's an energy that engulfs everything. It's in your body, it's in your soul, it's in your mind, it's in the universe, it's in your living arrangement, it's everywhere. They've proven the existence of it. Lots of people have thought, is there really a God? Now it's been proven. Of course, we knew it was there anyway. In metaphysics, we call this field of energy our consciousness, and we know also that it's everywhere all the time. So we have it. We have science and metaphysics joining together, which I think is a very exciting proposition, because for many years we thought science and spirituality were two different things. And now we know, we have it proven that it's all one thing. So we have lots of different names for it. Our name for it is called spirit, God, energy, consciousness. So today we're going to be talking about acting and thinking and expressing as who you really are in this as a vast being, in this vast field. And that means you are unlimited. So don't be fooled by thinking that your little body is your identity, because it is not. Your body might be illustrating to you what your thoughts have been, but your body is just a nice vehicle, and it's very much like your car. When we get in the car, we drive it. We go from point A to point B. We don't think for a minute that we're a car. I hope we don't. I'm not my car. Anyway, but we also know that the body does the same thing. We express in it from point A to point B. It's a vehicle, a tool that we use for expressing, but we are not that. And I think that opens up a lot of possibilities for us when we realize that, because when we understand that, we can look at our body in a different way and realize as consciousness and as energy, we can change it. We can do whatever we want with it. It is unlimited as we are, but we have to live this truth. So it's temporary. The body is temporary, but you are not. You are not a temporary being. So today we're talking about that versus cultural thinking. Cultural thinking is what a woman told me a long time ago, and she said she was worried about what disease she would die from. And I asked her, why do you have to die of a disease? And she looked at me kind of funny. I said, well, why wouldn't you just go to sleep and wake up in a new dimension? That makes sense to me. And it was relief. She said, I've never thought about it that way. And I think just that one thought, and she shifted. That's you. That's me. We can have one thought and we shift. So let's see. So this body is a tool for expression. What do we do with it? We express in every possible way. We sing songs, we write books, we care for people, we build bridges, we engineer things, we create homes and bodies and friendships. We do this all because we can use this body as that expression. And that serves a wonderful purpose. We express an idea, a belief, and we discover that God is real, that it's in a field of energy, that we've always known about it as a metaphysician. We've always known that. And that brings me to David and Goliath. And you're going, what? But David and Goliath, as most of the Bible is allegory, symbols, and so David and Goliath is a story about you and me. In Samuel, the Philistines invaded the land of Israel with the intent of making the Israelites their servants and their slaves. The Philistine leader, Goliath, was a giant, 9 feet tall. I've also read that he was 6'6", so I don't know. But in that time, he was definitely a giant. And he said to the Israelites, look, you're going to get wiped out. So better than that, why don't you just bring one man to me and I'll fight him. Bring your best warrior to me and I'll fight him. And whoever wins, will be the leader of the land and the other people will be the servants. So you can imagine the ego that was involved in a statement like that, right? I'm big and tough. So he was very muscular. He'd put a lot of energy into his body vehicle, and he had armor on his face and armor on his body, and he was pretty sure of himself. But he had only invested in the body. And so the Israelites, the king of the Israelites, put out a saying to his people saying, whoever wants to fight this guy, I will give you, if you win, I will give you great wealth and my daughter to boot. How about that? We don't know anything about her daughter, though. So anyway, David, as a shepherd boy, was a boy, but he was used to taking care of a group of sheep. And one of the ways he did it was with a slingshot. So he had killed a lion and he had killed a bear. He had been pretty darn accurate and powerful with his slingshot. So he said, I'll do it. I'll fight him. So you can imagine the disproportion of this big giant and then this little shepherd boy. And as it proceeded, so David took out his slingshot and he hit Goliath right in the forehead and took him down.